Hello there. Welcome to another episode of Electric Sheep. This will be a shorter episode. Let's get things going with Shinjuku the Destroyer.
Shinjuku the Destroyer. After the world fell into chaos, mighty heroes arose to face the monsters and tyrants born from the apocalypse. Among them was a swordsman of unmatched skill. He believed a great hero could only be forged by facing a greater and greater enemy, and so he chose to become that enemy. By slaughtering, betraying, and casting aside his humanity, he would grow into the ultimate villain, so that somewhere, someday, the ultimate hero would rise. He began with betrayal. A team of heroes, his allies once, cut down by his hand. Their blood became his foundation. Their sacrifice twisted into inspiration for a new generation of warriors who would take up the fight. From them, he swore he would find the mightiest of all, his destined challenger. Years passed. Shinjuku the Destroyer carved his name into legend. Killing and killing, his shadow stretching across every land. Through his travels, he was infected with the Mandrid virus, a cursed gift. His size and power swelled until his armored form loomed 9 feet tall, a walking tower of death. And then, at last, the day came. A nameless samurai stood before him, blade in hand. Their swords clashed, each strike a storm, each blow shaking the ground. Sparks flew, steel screamed, and though the samurai was far smaller, he did not falter. Every clash carried the weight of all who had fallen before. Finally, an opening. Shinjuku's monstrous blade carved the samurai's arm away in a spray of blood and steel. Victory seemed certain, yet Shinjuku did not realize the truth. The wound was allowed, the sacrifice was chosen. In that single heartbeat, the smaller warrior's blade struck true. A perfect arc, a perfect end. Shinjuku's massive head flew free, smashing into the dirt like a fallen mountain. His armored body crumpled, broken at last. And so the nameless samurai, one arm gone, walked away into the wasteland. Behind him lay only a severed head and a severed arm. Just dirt now. Just pieces on the trail of destiny.
Well, I had that story kind of in my head for a while there, and so I figured today was a good day to get it out into the world. And with the miracle of I can kind of fill in the gaps there a little bit. And um, head hit the ground like a fallen mountain. That wasn't my wording by any means. That AI is an artsy fartsy thing. Got to hit you with the the visual imagery. And yeah, I think it does a pretty good job. I think there was a little bit of mispronunciation in Ultimate when it was describing the ultimate villain, but then says ultimate just fine when it's describing the ultimate hero. I don't know why a text to speech has trouble pronouncing things. Makes me think the text to speech is a little bit more complicated or less complicated than I think it is. But yeah, I like the way the story turned out. I like short and simple. Didn't need to get into the specifics of this hero's identity or his connection to whoever he might have been avenging. Just there was a villain out there killing a lot of people, and the hero rose to stop him. It's as simple as that. In my original picturing of the story, I had more of a backstory for the samurai where his family was killed by Shinjuku, but you can infer that if you want to. Maybe that backstory is still kind of valid. Maybe he was just somebody who had no relation to the fight and felt he just had a connection because the warriors, the heroes that fell before him, had a connection to everybody, just protecting people. And so lots of people would want to take up arms against the person who killed them. But yeah, my name is Joseph Arthur Roszell, and I want to thank you for being a viewer. And I want to wish you all the luck in the world, and I want you to remember that I love you. Alrighty? Alrighty. Peace out.